Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is Miracle Maker Football Channel. In this video, I'm bringing you some Chelsea transfer news and injury updates concerning Chelsea players ahead of the international break. Romelu Lukaku, Chelsea and Lukaku have an agreement in place for him to leave next summer, which includes a fixed fee of around £37 million. Lukaku, since joining AS Roma, he has been on fire. I have been following him. He has scored like 7 goals in all competitions. So Chelsea, we have the advantage of getting buyers. Even if AS Roma doesn't want to pay the fee, there are bound to be so many suitors, because currently Romelu Lukaku is proven to be an elite striker with 7 goals in all competitions. A fee of around £37 million was agreed with Romelu Lukaku before he moved to AS Roma. So AS Roma or any interested party are expected to pay a fee of £37 million come summer to sign Lukaku from Chelsea. It is a very good news because Chelsea are desperate to sell Lukaku. Another transfer news is regarding Trevoh Chalobah. Chalobah is still a candidate for Bayern Munich for the January transfer window. The player also remains keen to join Bayern Munich. There are ideas about a loan move with an option to buy, but for now, there are no talks yet. It is likely the player will leave Chelsea. Since the start of this season, we are yet to see Trevoh Chalobah. We are meant to understand that he is out with injury, but we don't know the actual truth. We don't know if Chalobah is actually out with injury or he is just being frozen out from the squad. Trevoh Chalobah, we know since his Chelsea career, hasn't missed much of our games through injury. He doesn't have such a lengthy record of injuries. But if the boss say that Chalobah is injured, that is what we will take. We assume that Trevoh Chalobah is injured. But come January transfer window, Bayern Munich are still exploring the option of signing Chalobah, who is also keen to make the move to Allianz Arena to join Bayern Munich. It is obvious that Chalobah is not in the plans of Mauricio Pochettino or Chelsea Football Club going forward. So it is best for all parties if Chalobah fulfills his dream move to Bayern Munich. Moving over to VICTOR OSHIMEN, the player that almost every Chelsea fans want us to sign. There is a report, there is an update about VICTOR OSHIMEN. Chelsea are willing to go all out to sign VICTOR OSHIMEN. Chelsea are not the only clubs willing to do the same. Real Madrid and Manchester United are also keen to go all out to sign VICTOR OSHIMEN. And from the interview our legend Mikel Obi made, Mikel Obi stated that he would love VICTOR OSHIMEN, who is also a Nigerian, to join Chelsea. But from what he's hearing, he's a Manchester United fan. But in football, anything can happen. VICTOR OSHIMEN will need such strikers, an imposing striker to complete our squad. Not taking anything away from Armando Broja or Nicholas Jackson, but clearly these two are not in the same level as VICTOR OSHIMEN. VICTOR OSHIMEN is the ideal striker that will propel Chelsea into challenging the Premier League titles and challenging for top 4 and other trophies. We need an elite striker that can guarantee you 25 league goals, and VICTOR OSHIMEN is that man. But Chelsea will have to fight off challenges from Real Madrid and Manchester United for the signature of VICTOR OSHIMEN, who, by the way, is bound to leave Napoli because of the fallout with the Napoli board. Moving over to some injury updates. Reece James, who supposed to be back against Burnley, but because of his 1-match suspension, he missed the game through suspension. After the international break, we'll be playing Arsenal. Reece James definitely is in line to start the game against Arsenal. Malo Gusto is also back from suspension, but definitely I'm seeing Reece James starting against Arsenal because James still remains our best right back. So it is a good news for Chelsea fans that our captain, Reece James, is back, finally back with the rest of the squad. He is training perfectly fine. There are no more injury worries, so he is back and ready to face Arsenal after the international break. Another player who is definitely going to be back after the international break is Benoit Badiashile. He hasn't featured since the start of this season, but he is definitely back in training. After the international break, we are going to see Badiashile, though his position is under a threat because of the form of Levi Colwill and Axel Disasi and the experience of Thiago Silva. Cole Palmer also sustained a potential hamstring injury against Burnley before his substitution, but we are hoping that his injury is not that serious so that he will be fit enough to start against Arsenal. Axel Disasi also withdrew from the national duties after they called him up to replace the injured Koundé, Luis Koundé of Barcelona. Axel Disasi withdrew with potential injury, but Chelsea are hoping that the injury to Axel Disasi is not serious and he will be fit to start against Arsenal. But same thing cannot be said of players like Wesley Fofana, who will be out until April 2024. Same goes with Christopher Nkunku, who will be out till January 2024. Romeo Lavia also, according to the coach, when he was asked, he said that Romeo Lavia wasn't running yet, but he will be out until November. We are hoping to see Romeo Lavia back in action by November. Same thing goes with Ben Chilwell, who the coach admitted that we are not going to see Ben Chilwell until the next 2 months. So guys, these are some injury updates and the transfer news ahead of the international break. Stay tuned to the channel because more updates will be coming your way. This is Miracle Maker Football Channel. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed and hit the like button on this video. Stay cool and stay blessed. Blue always will be the color.